Get the Long Mercury Mantra MP3 at JasonJGallant.ca.
Om Brahm Brim Brahm Sa Buddhaya Namaha. Om Brahm Brim Brahm Sa Buddhaya Namaha.
So I just had one person that I speak to from time to time ask me to do a video on loss of a loved one or death. She's dealing with a tragic event right now and faced with the prospect of losing someone close to her. Now, the first thing I want to say is that there's no right or wrong way to experience anything. You know, the mind experiences things. That's just what happens. You know, who you are experiences things through the vessel of the mind. The mind gives you the five senses, all the information, and then you experience it. You may experience pain or pleasure, depending on what the situation is. But of course, with a loss of a loved one or tragic event, you experience an enormous amount of pain. So the best advice I can give you is this, is that pain is there. Pain is in that situation, but you by no means have to add to it. You know, so often people lose someone close to them and then they immediately search for moments in their life where they had done the wrong thing, said the wrong thing, or maybe they weren't there with this person, or they weren't attentive enough. They start to create a bunch of thoughts and things that create guilt, and they start to live the guilt game. So they start to create an elaborate labyrinth of pain in which to process on top of the pain of losing the loved one. So during times of tragedy, your only homework really is to be there with it. Experience it as a human does. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing less enlightened about that. But you don't have to make it harder than it is, because it's already hard enough. Okay, so the truth is, the more immortality that you experience inside yourself, in the place of no thought, the more of another's immortality you will also experience. And this will bring some level of comfort during a time of losing a loved one's physical presence. And there has been much proof. There have been many people with everything from near-death experiences to knowing information they should know from someone that has departed to prove to you that there is existence beyond this physical body. I've had many experiences myself with people that have died who have visited me and said things to me and gave me information that I shouldn't know, I shouldn't have, so that I could share it with the other people at the funeral, and then I do so, and then of course, they're like, how did you know that? The presence in you is immortal. It is beyond the physical body. And that is also the same with anyone around you, anyone you lose. The hell that anyone experiences is the hell that's right here. The one you're experiencing right now. There's not this big realm of punishment. There's not this good or bad sort of thing, so you don't have to worry about them that way. There's just awareness. And do you reject what you are aware of? Right? Do you create elaborate stories to overlay what you are aware of? You know, the irony is a lot of people will overlay pain on top of pain, because the first pain is just too much for them to deal with. So they'll try to create all sorts of other pains, such as guilt, such as anger, such as, you know, different levels of sadness about different situations. And the reason why is because it's an elaborate distraction from what is already here. So in the face of tragedy, don't distract yourself. Be there with it. At some point, you're going to have to face it anyway. Allow yourself to be human and know that you're no less enlightened because of it. And if you have the courage to be there with yourself during those moments, the divine will present itself in very mysterious and amazing ways. And it will not only take care of you, but it will also take care of the one that you have lost. It will be a shining beacon of light for them during this time of confusion as they transition. So I pray that this trying time you're going through is as gentle as possible, and the love that is in every moment presents itself to you. I hope this helps. Take care for now.